Regular international passenger flights have finally been allowed to resume after more than 2 years of a pandemic-infused ban on air travel in and out of India. So now scheduled international flights, which had been suspended since the March 2020, and overseas air connectivity was made possible through air bubble agreements under which airlines could basically mount only a limited number of flights. But now carriers will be have been allowed once again to operate at capacity in accordance with the original air service agreements negotiated between India and their home countries.
After a long gap of 2 years, regular international passenger flights finally resumed from today. With this, 6 Indian and 60 foreign airlines from 40 countries start operating 3,249 weekly flights under the summer schedule, which will last till 29th October. There are none from China due to its international travel restrictions.
गर्मी के स्केड्यूल के आधार पर 135 नए फ्लाइट्स का उद्घाटन हुआ है और उसी के साथ आज के दिवस पर दोबारा भारत को विश्व के साथ जोड़ने का तारतम्य शुरू हो चुका है.
Passengers are hoping that the increased frequency of flights will finally bring down airfares.
एयरलाइन जो चलती थी 2, 3, 4 चलती थी इंटरनेशनल पद्धर पे, उन्होंने रेट्स इतने बढ़ा दिए थे कि 3, 4 गुना उन्होंने रेट वसूल किए हैं पैसेंजर से. उनकी मजबूरी थी, वो कई बच्चे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जा रहे हैं पढ़ाई के लिए, न्यूजीलैंड जा रहे हैं. हिंदुस्तान सरकार ने इसको आज 27 तारीख से ऑल एयरलाइंस खोल दी है, इंटरनेशनल सभी उड़ानें खोल दी हैं. लगता है अब कुछ रेट्स डाउन आएंगे.
I think it's a very good decision. Finally, it's good for the economy of the country, and a lot of the passengers who could not afford these high fare, which is skyrocketing, will definitely go down.
In the pre-pandemic phase, 4,700 international flights were operating weekly at Indian airports. But under the air bubble pacts, the number came down to 2,000 international flights weekly and the airfares soared. The resumption from today will lead to 3,249 weekly flights. The total number of flights is expected to go up. Several airlines like Virgin Atlantic, Thai Airways, Malaysia Airlines, Air France, FINNAIR, LUFTHANSA and Lot Polish have announced new routes. The resumption is expected to cause gradual relief in airfares ahead of the summer vacation season. While the travel industry is looking forward to doing better business, experts point out the challenges.
Prior to pandemic, we would see the split between domestic and international to be on 66-33% basis on the revenue generated. And during the pandemic times, this number must have come to 95-5. Hence, there is a huge amount of expectation for international flights to add to the bottom line and the top line of the company.
The big question on everyone's mind, as rightly pointed out, is will the airfares go down? Now, ideally, airfares should go down because there'll be more competition. But you see, we have this looming crisis in the world which has caused oil prices to rise sharply.
Several COVID restrictions have also been relaxed. Cabin crew members are no longer needed to wear personal protective equipment or PPE kits. Security personnel at airports can resume pat-down search of passengers. Airlines no longer need to keep 3 seats vacant on international flights for medical emergencies. But wearing masks and maintaining hand hygiene is still mandatory at airports and on flights. According to the central government, airlines may carry a few additional PPE protective gears, sanitizer and N95 masks to handle any respiratory infections related to cases on air for passengers as well as the crew.
After 2 years of battling through higher fares and longer duration journeys, people are hopeful that finally travelling abroad will become easier. In New Delhi with camera person Gauri Prasad, this is Sukirti Dwivedi for NDTV.